What's up? What's happening, y'all guys, man? It's Nas Lee 27 in the building. We back here with another video. And this is just a serious topic I'm gonna talk about because it's creating a lot of uproar and deservedly so, honestly. So without further ado, man, let's just get to the video. But like, comment, subscribe for more videos like this in the future, man. It's greatly appreciated if y'all do all that. But this is just a serious topic and it's something that we need to discuss right now because it is just unacceptable what Dolphins did to Tua or what they should have done for Tua, honestly, after what just happened on Thursday Night Football. Alright, so full disclaimer, I'm not showing no type of videos of any of the injuries that Tua had because that would just be insensitive of me to actually do that to y'all, and I would not want to show it to nobody as it is, especially what happened on Thursday night. I'm not showing no videos or anything like that. So keep that in mind when I'm showing, telling you what's going on. So Sunday, when the Dolphins were going against the Bills in that 1 o'clock game, Tua got injured. I think it was before the second half, and he was down his head on the turf pretty hard, and he came up and then started wobbling and stuff like that, and fell right back to the ground, stuff like that. So me and Rashi was like, just concussion, he ain't gonna come back in the game. And they even ruled him to have a head injury too, in the game. They actually ruled him that, honestly. They actually did. So like I said, I'm thinking oh, he ain't gonna come back in the game, especially after I see him stumbling and wobbling and falling back on the ground like that, and he hit his head hard on the turf like that. He ain't coming back in for the rest of the game. Then I see second half, dude was back in the game, passed concussion protocol. I'm like, what? There's no way he passed concussion protocol. Usually they never come back in, especially that quickly from a concussion of all things. That's something, concussion is something you don't play around with. Honestly, you don't play around with stuff like that. Now, thankfully, he made out the game safe and he didn't get injured, and also they won the game. So thankfully he didn't get hurt, but we knew this wasn't gonna be over because ain't no way someone, especially with Tua, who's known to be injury prone, got a concussion, came back out of concussion protocol just to finish the game like that. So right after the game, the NFLPA had decided to open up an investigation regarding the whole concussion check from Tua after the game because they want to see if they did the whole concussion protocol right and how they did and stuff like that because even us fans that know that ain't no way you can clear the concussion protocol that fast and that quickly like that. Usually 9 times out of 10 someone hits their head and goes there for concussion protocol. Most of the time they're not coming in for the rest of the game. Most of the time, if you want to be keeping the buck, honestly. So as the week went on, you be seeing news Tua is officially said questionable for a back and ankle injury, to which it made a lot of people confused because they ruled the concussion that Sunday. He was supposed to come back from a concussion, but now he's saying it's a back tightness or a back injury in the ankle that he's been ruled for, and that was just questionable me and everybody else because y'all saw the injuries, and also this was posted by on the Miami Dolphins website saying to confirm that they say it's a back and ankle injury, which again, that's just confusing to me, but that's what they rolling with, and that's their story. They sticking to it, bro. That's what they sticking with. And that leads us to the Thursday night game that transpired not too long ago. So, Tua's in the game. He was dropping that throw the ball, and he ended up getting sacked for a big loss, and the back of his head got slammed on the turf, and it looked really bad. I don't want to show the picture, but basically he was just not making any movements. His hands were still curled up, stuff like that, and it had neurological reaction to it, to where he wasn't moving for a good amount of time. It was a scary situation, and that's something I don't want to show the video or anything like that. I don't even want to show you the photo from what happened either. It was a scary situation watching that live, and I just hope that he gets well soon from all of that. As I was making the video, I did see some encouraging tweets throughout the night for Tua's status, and as of the time this video has been posted, Tua was able to move everything, move his fingers and all that type of stuff. He was conscious, and he was released from the hospital and was able to make it home with the team, travel with the team for the night, which is great, and I'm glad he's okay. Like I really am glad he's okay. That like I'm just glad that he's able to like be conscious and moving as he is. Like that was a scary thing to see on the field during the game and all type of stuff like that. But it leads to one question, and that is if he had a head injury, why in the world would Miami Dolphins, especially the team doctors, even clear them and let him play in the Thursday night game, which was a short turnaround as it is, and let him play that game like 5 days removed from having that head injury. Now, to sum it up to like the best way possible, this is a tweet from Shannon Sharp that like I know from experience because I played football before too. Like I understand like where it's coming from, and it'll resonate like if you actually understand from like all athletes. Now it is true, bro. Like it is true that like there's players that like don't want to play because they don't want to disappoint their teammates or the actual organization and stuff like that. Because like they want to be out there for them and ride or die and type of stuff like that. But like, yeah, I also agree with the fact that Shan pointed out that like the team should have just stepped in and said no, and like they shouldn't have him play that game because you player fire, bro, especially with a concussion like that. If you gonna put him on the field after what you just saw that Sunday afternoon, bro, doing that. Now I'm not saying everybody in the organization is at fault for it because I know, but like there's definitely gonna be consequences for this. Like team doctors and everybody else that's involved with like the health of the players, stuff like that, they're most likely gonna be fired, suspended, or like whatnot because they messed up big time with this. Because not only you put your like franchise QB in danger, but like that possibly could have been even worse had he not like waking up like for good for sure. Like that could have been even worse. Like then like it should be. It could all have been avoided had they just not have him play. Now I know there's an argument where it's just 2020 is high in sight. Like he could have been like fine like throughout the whole weekend. Like he just looked fine the whole time. But usually when it comes to concussion, they like linger. Like it's usually the after effects like that really like makes you wonder like how they actually feeling. Because like from what I heard from the reports stuff like that, they said that Tua was fine, smiling, all type of stuff like that, which like they didn't really see no type of sign or anything where he was like had like the after effects of concussion and stuff like that. But like still like after having like go to a Thursday night game 4 days removed from an actual Sunday game, you shouldn't like have to risk them like that, especially knowing he's your franchise QB. Honestly, like you shouldn't have done that. Now the Miami Dolphins are under fire like big time, especially after tonight. Like all eyes is gonna be on the Miami Dolphins, especially the owner Stephen Ross, because he has had like one heck of a year, like because of all these accusations stuff like that. Like this week right here, just some of all the stuff that's happening like in the organization so far, and the year's not even over yet. Because the owner himself already got accused of throwing games just to tank for Joe Burrow back in like I want to say 2019, I think, and then he also fired Brian Flores just to get Sean Payton to like get out of New Orleans just to come to the team. Twist and turn, they try to get Tom Brady out on New England Patriots just for him to get a front office job for the Miami Dolphins. Then end up becoming the QB for them and stuff like that. And then of course this happened tonight with Tua situation. To which when it comes to that Tom Brady situation, they already lost draft picks as it is because that's basically tampering. And they already lost the first round pick for next year, and I think also a third round pick for the 2024 draft, I think. Then of course Plessy got fined, but like he's a millionaire, like he's a billionaire or something like that, so he's not really losing any money. But the point is, you cross a thin line between like having to sell your team now, because all that stuff happened in the span of a year. And don't forget that you tried to get Deshaun Watson and stuff for that too, which he was going through all this other stuff too. So like Stephen Ross, you're really becoming like a lapdog the franchise now, and like you're making your team look really bad, like really bad in a bad way, because now people are gonna start turning away from y'all. Y'all might lose all y'all endorsements and stuff like that, to which y'all might end up having to sell the team for real now, because all this stuff happening is just bad publicity for not only for y'all, for the NFL, because now Roger Goodell don't have to like try to handle all that stuff like that. And everybody criticized Roger Goodell for this, but like the Miami Dolphins kind of did this to themselves at this point now, because now they look bad for what they did, and they could have potentially like ended to his career, honestly, just for that stunt alone. Made me seem like that the Miami Dolphins had maliciously had Tua go in the game and stuff like that, and like have him play through that. But honestly, I don't think that was the case. But like the fact that like they were able to complete the protocol like that quickly and stuff like that, have them raising eyebrows like for sure, and especially after the Thursday night game, after what we just saw, the NFLPA is gonna go come down hard on them like big time because now they ain't even started an investigation yet, and now they're gonna be like now they're gonna be on their head for real because now they had no choice but like they're gonna get fined for sure, and it might even lead to worse punishments too because might even lead to more draft picks loss. Like I said, Steven Ross might have to sell the team too if it comes down to that because this is a bad look for Miami Dolphins though, bro. Like a really bad look for them. But that's just my opinions on this whole situation. I really appreciate y'all watching this video. Like, comment, subscribe to the video if y'all like the video. Send praise out to Tua Tagovailoa for like recovering. I'm glad he's out of the hospital for sure. Also, prayers go out to everybody in Florida that's going through this whole hurricane. I seen some photos and it doesn't look good for them. I just hope everybody be safe out there for him in Florida, especially all the people that might be homeless and stuff like that. So pray for them too. But until next time, Nas Lee in the building, about to sign out. And I appreciate y'all guys, and I'll catch y'all in the next video.